You know what time it is?
Hammer time?
It's time to electric.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is the Electric Wind Podcast number 5.
Are you hosting tonight or am I hosting tonight? It's my turn or you're trying to forget?
Jet 3000 will be hosting tonight.
Is it? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Alright.
So-
Hey! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Electric Wind Podcast number 5. We are here and we're doing a special audio only. See how it is. See how it turns out. Let's see. So yeah, I am joined by my host and best friend, Judo Dark Fist, Judo, Mr. Jose.
What's
up, man?
going on? What's going on?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Hey, pretty
Shit,
good, man.
Fucking, we're not on camera. We can just relax.
Can't see my ticks from here now, can you? Oh, man, such a inspiring week.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Oh, great, man. New things to look forward to. Looking forward to sharing with you guys tonight about some
Yeah.
of those experiences.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty interesting week coming up for you, right?
Yep. I'll be heading back to academia to finish off another set of degrees
Yeah.
and certifications. So,
Shit, that's just gonna be more tools for you. So, good shit coming in the future.
heck yeah, man. Gotta get smarter.
Yeah. So,
More smarter.
and I am your host, Mr. Jet 3000. What's new this week? Did you get anything new or
No, I didn't get anything new this week.
read, watch anything new in particular?
Well, actually, I've been reading a great book by the author, Alan Roger Curry.
Okay.
The book is called... Just a second, I want to make sure I get it right.
I've never heard that one before. I think there's a part 2 though. Just a minute. I want to get everything right. Well, what's it about? Is it a sci-fi? Is it a fiction, non-fiction?
It's definitely nonfiction. The title of the book is called The Possibility of Sex: How Naive and Lustful Men Are Manipulated by Women Regularly.
So fiction.
Oh, man.
Nice.
I haven't completely read the book. I just recently got it about 2 days ago. And I've only read up to like chapter 3. But I've been a huge fan of Alan Roger Curry's books. He talks about being upfront, direct, specific, honest, straightforward with women and your interactions with them. And it's pretty heady stuff, man.
I tell you what, like, one of our friends, we're just gonna call him a TV. He called the other night and he was asking me. He wanted some advice. He's like, "Hey, so this girl I like, what should I do?" And that's it. That was his question. I mean, what should you do? Apparently, he sees her once a week because she plays D&D with her friends. And he asked me, should I play D&D for her? And I go, Tony. I'm sorry. I go, Tony. Oh, fuck it, right? His name is Tony. I said, Tony, man, how old are you? They don't even play games anymore. You know, he goes, but he goes, should I be saying this? Yeah, who cares, right?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
No one knows. No one's listening anyways. But he's like, well, I get nervous around her. Every time, like, I'm near her. I go, well, tell her that. Because being honest and direct, that way you can also face it, too. You know, I mean, how many times do you get nervous anymore? Now that you get older, I don't get nervous anymore. And if I find that feeling again, it's kind of great. So you want to chase after it. You know, find that thing that makes you, feel nervous. And he goes, "That's it? So I should just tell her how I feel?" I was like, "Yep." Huh.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much quicker you actually can get to the real deal with a woman just by being honest and straightforward. And
And she's also like a younger girl too. I forget, maybe 20 or something like that. And I told him, like, dude, she's probably hanging around a bunch of college kids who have something to prove all the time. So she's dealing with fake shit, fucking alpha wannabes, stuff like that.
right.
So
right,
just
right.
don't be one of those. Don't try to play a game for her. Don't try to do this, compete with other things for her. Just be yourself. Let her know how you feel. And at least you put it out there. Go out swinging, right? So
That's huge. Just take a crack
do
at
something.
it. You don't
yeah.
have to.
At least let them know.
You don't have to feel like you have to waste time or ask out 3 or 4 dates. Just be specific. Just say what you want. You'd be surprised.
No, we've all done that before, though. I know I have.
But there's definitely there's definitely a lot to be said for being honest and direct. But a lot of people, come from different backgrounds where, they do research and go into the pickup artist community, and they're told to tell them their favorite story about the time their dog had to get surgery or some other.
Even we came
crap.
up with conversational starters.
We did.
Oh man, I used to have this backpack. This is 1997. I got this from Hong Kong, and it was a yellow backpack that was super hard plastic or something like that. So it looked way trendy, ahead of. I've never seen it before. So Adam and we both got one, and I remember I used to tell. I think I told you, I was like, this right here, this backpack is a conversational starter. It's a conversational piece. People will talk about it, and then we can lead into talking about this and that. I mean, I had plans. I had mapped out things that I could say. None of that shit anymore. I don't care. If I stumble on my words, whoops. This is me.
Oh, that self-assurance that comes with experience.
That was fun, though, still.
Knowledge and age. Do you still have that backpack?
Yeah, it's in the closet. It's all scuffed up, man. It's shown it's battle worn.
Oh yeah. It's so funny. I remember I showed up to one date and I had a bottle full of bubbles. I wanted to make sure my prop was interesting, so when my date sat down, I started blowing bubbles at her.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, she was like, "What are you doing?" Like, isn't this interesting?
Oh man,
It's kind of annoying. I was like, "Oh fuck, this one didn't work out."
Yeah, I don't think I've heard that one before.
No, I never told you that.
I don't know if you had told me that, but I don't think I've heard of anyone doing that before. It's just kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, this was back in the age of conversational starters and props like books. So when the conversation got quiet,
Man,
oh, check out the latest book I've been reading, so you'll think I'm smart and well read.
like keep up with the times or something. I believed in that because it worked for me. I got laid. I lost my V card because of a Dragon Ball Z backpack at Ringling. One of the hottest girls in the class, in the freshman class, came up to my backpack and came to me in the backpack. He goes, "Yeah, that's a really cool backpack." I said, "Thanks." And she invited me to go play Star Fox.
Oh,
History was made. Yeah.
Damn.
So that really reinforced me to have things that attracted attention or something that could be talked about or whatever. But not anymore. Doesn't matter.
Oh man.
There are still things that apply, I would say, but getting to the truth of the matter, being direct, is really the
It's the most efficient way.
most efficient and just honest.
Yep, a lot of people really can't fathom the idea that you can just actually present what you want or what you're about and just see how they respond. I mean, Mr. Curry's example that he gives in some of his material is, you go to a gas station, right? And the gas station attendant never ever accuses you of being dishonest, because basically everything about your encounter with the gas station attendant represents an honest, straightforward, direct communication. You want $20 of gas on pump 7. You hand the clerk $20 bill and you walk out of the store.
Yep.
What's wrong with being that direct and honest with the women in your life? You'd be surprised what women can actually handle when you give them a chance to handle it, as opposed to the dark side manipulations.
Yes, good. Oh man, so yeah, awesome.
Definitely check out his book. It's called The Possibility of Sex.
Yeah.
You can look it up on Amazon by Alan Roger Curry.
Yeah. Let's see, what else this week? I finally got in the Bart Sears art book. Drawing Powerful Heroes. I know I mentioned that a couple podcasts ago or something, but the actual physical book came in the mail, and it's badass. Even came with a few quick key cards that showed you perspective on one card, and another card showed you anatomy, and so on and so forth. Did you get a chance to look at it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Bart Sears is just a all-star. The way
Yeah,
he breaks down the anatomy,
it's really
the
good.
bubble method, I was just blown away. Definitely looking forward to getting some more time practicing with it.
Yeah, like use that Spider-Man pose that you wanted to draw today, and try to use the book, the fundamentals that we were talking about, and try to maybe wrap those muscles around and make it an interesting kind of angle, so you can see like, his rib cage, his arm, part of his arm.
Mm-hmm. In the book, he really breaks it down on how to do it.
Because the way you had it, it was it very on the nose, in your face. Hey, the hand is right here. Stop. In the name of law,
Yeah. Right.
So.
Yeah, if you haven't checked out his book, he used to do work for Wizard magazine, a little series called Brutes and Babes.
Brutes and Babes. He did a lot of covers too.
Mm-hmm.
He had a pen name, a alternate, aka, I forget what the first name was, but it was Williams. And I realized that they were the same person because I could recognize his muscle structure and his style. It's the same. And I found out it was the same person. I was like, oh shit. But then he also had under his, Bart Sears name. He's actually Tampa. He lives in Tampa or Newport Richey, close by.
What?
Yeah, he's lived here for a while. He started CrossGen Comics back in the late 90s, and that was here in Tampa.
Badass.
Yeah.
Badass.
I don't know why I didn't jump on that. But the Bart Sears art book, badass. It also came with a black and another book that showed just his sketches or his other work. Haven't looked through it all yet, but I will. What else? Let's see. We got I got the back plate for Megatron, that upgrade, and apparently it actually doesn't work on the official one. It only works on the KO. So I'm getting that resolved, kind of a pain in the ass, but there's a fix to it, but that would mean me having to break that upgrade piece, like saw some pieces off, and I ain't gonna do all that shit, man. Just refund my shit, and but so that sucks, but whatever. It looks good though on it though. I don't have it yet, but I have something on the side, and that's gonna be the Ocular Max Rumble and Frenzy. Looking forward to getting that. Did you see the comparison shot?
I did not.
Oh man! Hey, you want to talk about Rumble and Frenzy real quick?
Rumble and Frenzy?
Yeah, talk about them. What do you think about them?
What do I think about them? Stalling for time.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
They're just pretty cool cassettes. I always thought from the G1 cartoon. Maybe Frenzy didn't show up quite as often as Rumble did, but of course Rumble definitely had way more personality. And he was kind of secretly one of the Decepticons that I wish was one of the Autobots because he had such a cool power.
Yeah.
I always thought the pile drivers were badass. And just depend on the episode. Sometimes they were powerful enough to, cause an earthquake. And then other times they could barely do enough damage to split the wall of a dam. It just depended on who was writing them that episode. But I always thought it was a cool power.
Yeah, I liked his interactions with Starscream and everyone else. Always had a fucking attitude.
I don't really remember Frenzy that much from a dialogue standpoint. He just kind of followed in line with whatever Rumble did. So, this is an audio-only episode, but these guys are looking pretty damn cool, though.
Alright, so here's the comparison pic. So there's the Ocular Max. See, I think the waist is a little big. A little too tall. Too lengthy.
Mm-hmm.
Too long, but it's not that bad. At least they're smaller than the Insecticons, and that's the masterpiece.
Oh
yeah, because they only fit onto the there's a scale to MP Soundwave's cassette chest,
right?
And that's the Ocular Max. So yeah, there's no man. Look at that shit, dude. Rumble, I gotta get Rumble. You wanna rumble with Rumble?
It's funny, man, that you showed me that because basically the masterpiece size ones, they almost look like they could be Target Masters or something in comparison.
I have the Ocular Max Laserbeak, and he's too big for a masterpiece figure. I mean, he's like fucking, but he's great as just a fucking paperweight. Who wouldn't want a nice Laserbeak like that? Yeah, he's almost human size. He is really. He's to a human cassette tape. So if he doesn't
proportions.
Yeah, if he doesn't mass shift larger, that's actually how big he would be. Just a little birdie. I love it.
Know.
I got that from shout out to Greg Sullivan, Greg from Mercy. Yeah, bought that off of him.
Oh, how many times did Laserbeak kick Bumblebee's ass?
Do you know that Laserbeak has the most success ratio in all of his, missions or anytime he attacks? There's, I think, only one time maybe that he either got captured or he didn't miss his target. But every other time he's blown up Prime. He's almost killed Prime 2 or 3 times. At least that one episode he came in just fucking shot him in the lab. But in all of his missions though, he's always successful.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Out of all the Decepticons and all the Autobots, Laserbeak has the most I guess you could say KD.
High success rate.
High success rate, yeah.
Unlike
pretty
some
cool.
of my
Ravage is pretty cool too, but Ravage,
never fail me.
yeah, Laserbeak gets more missions because he can fly.
Yeah, badass.
Yeah,
badass. Heck
not the tightest figure, but it works. Don't really mess around with him too much. Just lay him there, pose him.
Yeah, I like this figure.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. There's a Buzzsaw, but I don't give a shit about Buzzsaw.
Oh, that was the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
So I hope MMC goes and does the rest of the tapes. I have a Ravage one. He's pretty awesome. But a Rat-Bat would be cool, and just all the other ones.
Oh yeah, Rat-Bat.
Definitely a good. I bet you they are. They got to do the repaints. They have the cassettes. They can do the Autobots. So.
Yeah, right on.
All right. So, you play anything this week? It's Chinese New Year's. Happy Chinese New Year's. Gong Hei Fa Choi. And Valentine's, we had Crimson. What was it? Crimson Days.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't really get to play that much, but it's pretty interesting. For those that don't know, it's Destiny 2 has a special holiday. What do you call it? I guess game or deathmatch mode.
Yeah, it's a cooperative deathmatch mode where you're working together, and you get special buffs and debuffs whether or not your teammate's alive or dead.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I didn't know. Good mode. Good mode.
I wish we would have played it more, but I tried to play it with some random people, and very difficult. They just ran around. But all right.
Yeah, good stuff. Destiny's still got those upgrades on the way in March, so keep an eye out for those. We'll keep you updated here.
All right. So, anything else with games? We still haven't gotten Monster Hunter or DBZ Fighter, but I plan on going to GameStop pretty soon to check those out. It's time to, see what all the fuss is about. So, have you even tried it, the Dragon Ball Fighter? Did you
Once.
play it?
I tried it at Chewy Boba.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. It was fun to play, but I'd like to definitely play it more in depth.
To know, yeah, that'd be kind of fun. We'll have some DBZ battles here.
Yeah.
Did you watch the series?
No, I didn't.
Any of it?
No. There was some things that that came on back in the 90s.
Maybe we
that
should
I
watch
didn't-
a few of the movies. There's some really good ones, and you don't have to know any of the storyline really. We'll get it when you watch it.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think it would help my appreciation of the game.
So let's see. Let's go on to movie news now. I have here Batgirl lost Whedon. Lost Whedon. So yeah, Joss Whedon was signed on, or I don't know if he was signed on, but to do a Batgirl movie. And wham bam, nope. That's good reporting. But yeah, no, he's exiting the Batgirl movie, and I don't know, are they still gonna be proceeding on with Batgirl? Because rumor has it that that was gonna be one of the DC's next wave. With the Joker
I believe
movie.
they should go ahead and go forward. Right now, it's all about girl power with the amazing success of Wonder Woman. Basically, Wonder Woman being kind of almost untouchable right now. So, of course, Marvel's going to kind of get in on the act too with Ant-Man and Wasp. So, time's ripe for female superheroes.
So,
they'd be crazy to drop it.
So it seems that he's dropping out because he's afraid that there's going to be some backlash that he's going to be directing a Batgirl movie. Like they want a female director to direct it and not him. Is that what I'm reading? So the pressures
That
of
is
being a
what
male
you're reading.
director. And I'm like, this isn't... It's just a superhero movie.
Right.
And he knows superheroes.
Right.
But anyhow, we'll see how that goes. DC movies kind of, they're okay, right?
Yeah, it's amazing what a lackluster performance by your latest movie can kind of cast a haze over the last 3 movies you've seen from them. Isn't that weird? Or is that just me?
Well, you get a good
Was
score.
Justice League that bad to where I kind of like, oh man, Wonder Woman wasn't that good either? No,
It wasn't.
No.
I mean, it wasn't that good. It was all right, but I don't know. I think some of these get higher praises than. But then again, well, we'll get to that later.
Okay.
So anyhow, let's see. Chris Tucker says Rush Hour 4 is officially happening. Now you know Jackie Chan didn't like doing Rush Hour 3. He had said it was just a contract thing or just a cash grab, and he was kind of ashamed of it. Out of all of his movies, he said Rush Hour 3 in his whole entire career. He didn't really want to do it, It was kind of just I got to play this again? Play this, you know?
Oh, man.
Yeah, Jack Chan was in the last movie he was in. It was kind of a serious role where he was a ex-military guy wanting to find out what happened to his daughter, like bombers or something like that. Really serious. He's doing some serious roles, which is cool. Whatever. Good to see him back together. So they gotta make some money. Chris Tucker, what's he been doing, right? So he's like, come on, come on, come on, man, you gotta do this, man. Like, he needs the money. You might as well do Friday after, you know, next.
Friday after next month.
And I put Walking Dead still on because I actually saw an ad that I guess it starts back up actually tomorrow. Yeah, I think it starts back up tomorrow or next week. I forget. And
how was Walking Dead doing? Is it?
You know, I didn't finish the last 2 episodes of the last half season, wherever it broke off, the last part. I didn't watch the last 2 or 3 episodes, and because of that, it's like, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm done with it. Maybe I'm not gonna finish it because I really don't want to catch up to it because it's annoying. How is it? Man, I left off. So what I heard was that what I missed in the season finale, Carl gets bit by a zombie or something like that. I don't know. But how is it so far? Man, I'm not liking it. I haven't liked it since season 4, really. Season 3, I was pushing it. Yeah, season 2 was alright. I liked it. It was okay. I liked it with Shane, Punisher. But anyhow, so Walking Dead coming on soon. I don't know if I'm going to try to catch up. Negan's out there trying to take back his prison, I guess, or something. Who knows? I think he's probably a better character in the comics. I didn't really read the comics though, but his AMC television character, I think he drops the ball on being well, what a leader would be in that kind of world, you know. Kind of plays a lot of cliche villain parts as far as letting people live.
Okay. Yeah, I dropped off after season 2. I felt like it was actually at its height during the Shane storyline, and once he was gone, it was kind of like, you know, the governor and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
it just all came across as meh.
More street level. Street level drama. Yeah, I know it's about the human conflict and stuff like that, but when you make the zombies just background, they don't even seem threatening anymore. Even if they have the massive zombies, it's just to kill off those extras that they don't want to pay for anymore that they
like
meet.
Glenn?
Yeah.
What? Oh, sorry.
So
sorry, did I spoil that?
But anyhow, let's see. So new Bill and Ted movie's gonna be coming soon, and they're gonna bring William Sadler's character Death back. Remember? Did you watch?
Oh, of course.
Did you watch any of them? Both of them?
Both of them.
I hope you. Yeah, they're awesome. So yeah, another '80s cash grab.
Of course.
Why not? You know, I mean, before Keanu Reeves doesn't feel like doing that shit anymore, and the other guy that plays Ted or Bill.
So how's Rufus gonna come back?
Yeah, that sucks.
Maybe they can have. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's gotta be somebody else.
I wonder if they're gonna do something somehow. I'm not sure. But yeah, Station. I can't wait. Actually, it might be interesting. So Transformers. So they have decided, due to the lackluster sales of, what was the last one called? The Last Night? Yeah. The Last Night bombed. Well, it didn't really bomb, but it didn't really do that great, especially in China. So they don't really have a continuation of that. They're gonna do a reboot, as far as sources say. Of course, they're gonna have the Bumblebee movie coming out, but I think they're tired of seeing the Michael Bay Transformers. So, what kind of reboot does that mean? I don't know. More G1 style inspired?
I'd be for that.
They could do it off the comics. They could do Beast Wars. They're trying to reboot the franchise. They don't have a movie slated for the upcoming lineup. They don't have another Transformers movie. They usually do. Except for Bumblebee, but with John Cena. Right? Did you watch last night?
I have not seen it.
Oh man, we gotta watch that. It's horrible. I mean, if you're a Transformers fan, you gotta. It's like
I couldn't finish it. It was just so bad.
it's like not watching Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and you love Mortal Kombat. Pretty cool, huh? It's my animality.
Man, could you imagine having Christopher Nolan doing Transformers? Man, I'd love to see him do. Well, dang, I just pretty much like all his movies. The only one I haven't really seen is his most recent one. Was the Dunkirk?
Dunkirk, yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. It was okay. It was very atmospheric.
Yeah.
Bane origin story, where Tom Hardy was in it. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing Tom Hardy in that Venom movie, though.
Yeah, you should check out Warrior, one where he plays a MMA fighter. Pretty good. I like that movie a lot. It's one of his early movies in the U.S.
Yeah, right on, man.
So, let's see. We saw a couple trailers this week. And the first trailer we saw was Cobra Kai. Now, you guys a fan of, more 80s cash grab, right?
There's still some to grab. Bring back more movies from then. But this time it'll be in a television form. And of course we're gonna have Ralph Macchio back. And you know what, he looks pretty good.
He looks pretty good.
He looks pretty good. I mean,
It looks like a
over
restaurant.
30 years
looks
ago?
like a restaurant owner or something. Yeah.
I don't know how many crane kicks he has left, but
Well, I bet you they're
He's still-
practicing, yeah.
he's still in there. Still
I
trying
wonder
to
how
make
it's
it
going to
happen.
be. Is it going to be a comedy? I don't...
Oh no, it's definitely gonna be a comedy.
It
Just hope
seems
there's
like,
gonna
it
have
just
some.
seems like a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to be about. I think there is a synopsis for it. Like, he wants to open up the school again. And Daniel's like, no. Being a bully. Did you see that thing where it said, where it talked about pointed out how Daniel is actually the bully in the movie? Like it said, where he instigated a lot of things. He didn't have to be where he was. He was going after his girl, and
No.
that's pretty interesting. But yeah,
It's like one of those things like where they paint the Joker as the hero of the Dark Knight.
right.
Yeah. I haven't seen that one yet.
There it is, Cobra Kai. It just seems like some homemade movie. Want to play it real quick?
All right, we'll treat you guys. You ready?
Yeah.
Fighting positions. I just don't know why you'd ever want to bring back Cobra Kai. We're not trying to be merciful here. Mercy is for the weak.
Weak.
You may know the moves, but none of that matters unless you have balance. Are you ready to learn the way of the fist? Yes, sir! Johnny, you and I,
Oh man.
we aren't done.
And then we're gonna go back to selling insurance. Oh, what is this? Can they even fight?
Oh gosh.
Well,
I don't think I can make a big enough sigh, but of course I'm gonna watch it.
yeah.
I'm gonna watch it, of course, but still, it's just like Rush Hour 4.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
not? You haven't made anything in a while? Let's just cash in on what we used to do.
Hey, we saw that trailer for Mission Impossible tonight.
Yeah?
Looks pretty good. Action packed. Some Superman versus Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise looking a little older finally.
Yep.
I've always enjoyed the Mission Impossible movies though. Fun, popcorn flicks. See what kind of stunts they do.
Oh, man. Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah.
Well, Tom Cruise has still got to make money somehow.
Yeah, action star.
I guess.
Imagine being him. Crazy.
I don't know. I don't know if Tom Cruise is still pulling down $20 million a film, but hey,
Need to.
I'm glad that he's still making movies. So
Yeah. Imagine being Tom Cruise, man. You couldn't go anywhere. You can go everywhere, but yeah.
Dang, how old
Always
is
in
Tom
this-
Cruise?
Probably in his 50, 52,
55.
55.
He's doing all right. Doing all right, I guess.
He was in that Mummy movie that I think bombed. I didn't watch that.
No.
They're gonna do a whole Universal cinematic horror universe, and I don't think they're doing that anymore.
No, no.
Yeah, I think they backed out of that. Let's see. We saw the Incredibles 2 trailer. What did you think about that?
They know how to get people excited for a movie. Playing up the parental aspect is definitely going to make sure moms and dads are butts in seats when it comes out. And, of course,
The funny
the
baby. Funny
will
baby.
make the kids laugh.
Funny baby is pretty funny, though.
Yeah, watch the trailer. That kid's like an Omega level mutant or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought of. I thought of
what
him
the
as like Franklin Richards.
He's got so many powers.
I wish they would do a serious movie. They have such potential to do something really awesome and not goofy looking. I enjoy the comedy. I enjoy Incredibles and stuff like that, but something like Advent Children.
Oh man, you're talking serious.
Yeah, something that looks good. I don't like all the cartoon look that everyone has from Pixar and all the other 3D stuff.
Yeah, when's it supposed to come out?
Oh, who knows? I don't know. Sometime this year. Memorial or summer.
June 15th,
Yeah, it's like a summer release.
2018.
It's gonna be a big one.
Oh,
Pretty
snap.
cool
Get
logo.
ready.
Pretty
Get
cool
ready.
logo. Fucking Cyclops, optic blast.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
And then we have Batman Ninja.
Oh wow! If you guys haven't seen the trailer for that one, check it out on YouTube. The artwork is amazing.
Yeah.
Reimagine Batman in Japan times.
What do you think of them? What do you think of the anime style?
Calling me the most powerful man in Japan.
You guys gotta hear this.
Joker. Where am I?
I'm Batman. Where am I? What's this place? Come on.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the anime style for things like this? Like, have you seen the X-Men anime?
I
That was
have
out
seen
years
it.
ago. That was okay. I wish it had a better storyline. but they focused it on that stupid girl they made up.
Yeah, the art style to me was the highlight of it.
The art
Kind of like
style was
the
neat.
Iron Man
Yeah.
series.
Iron Man was okay. The Punisher Scarlet Witch one was pretty good.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you saw that one. I think that's the same studio that does this.
I think I did see that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like amazing artists over there in Japan.
I would rather watch this.
Always makes me want to pull out the iPad and draw.
Yeah, I would rather watch
see
this in with subtitles though in the Japanese language. Just
Yeah, so would I.
yeah, I think the dub is kind of weird. For some reason, even though it's
Batman?
even though it's Joker and Batman. Yeah, I'm not sure who the cast is. Let's see. Let's IMDb this real quick.
Yeah, we gotta find out. Good stuff though.
I actually haven't
The
seen
redesigns.
Yeah,
Joker
I
as
haven't
a samurai.
I haven't seen a lot of the newer animations, which is good. I'm gonna kind of build up and have several I can watch at the same time. I know there's a couple new Batman ones I haven't seen. Gaslight, Gotham by Gaslight, Ninja.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to this, and I definitely want them to make the Joker a challenge for Batman. Not just, all right, you escaped the water torture trap. Now
Yeah.
just a couple of punches and
So
you defeated him.
Tara Strong, who voices a million things, is Harley Quinn in Poison Ivy. SpongeBob is Penguin. Tony Hale, I'm not sure who he is. That's Joker.
Roger Craig Smith
Gorilla Grodd. Oh, Roger Craig Smith.
was Batman.
Batman. What's he done?
Batman Arkham Origins. Interesting.
Oh, he did the voice for the game?
Yeah, for Batman.
Oh, okay. So he was a Batman already.
Yeah.
Done a lot of stuff, so.
Should be good.
He was Jetstorm in Transformers. One day, I'll have IMDb. He was Kylo Ren. Alright, anyways.
Kylo.
Speaking of Last Jedi, Blu-ray's coming out soon. Gonna get it?
Hell yeah. I can't wait to
get
see
Rose.
alien milk juice and gorgeous 1080 Blu-ray quality.
Yeah, I gotta draw that picture. I'm gonna paint Luke. Jake Skywalker. So
so good.
that is that. We can move on to toy news. I showed you some of these pictures already, but you want to see them again or not? The Mastermind Creations RC, Mmc Arcee, the Ocular Max series, so it's a masterpiece scaled. Do you remember what it looked like?
I do remember.
You do remember? Alright, good. 'Cause I'm not going to bring it up then. Well, I think it looks pretty good. I haven't seen a color version of it, or I think right now it's, of course, an early prototype. But will it be better than the fans' toys? I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep my fans' toys one, but I'm not sure if I want to pick this one up or not just to see how it is. You can always use two RCs,
I'd want to see an Alita 1.
Oh, yeah. A really good one.
Prime's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I skipped out on that one right there. Because that one's cool, but it's not really toon accurate. It's the one we're looking at right now is from the Azalea mode, the reformatted that Alita one. I forget what she was called though. But yeah, the masterpiece scaled RC from MMC. We'll see how that is. Hopefully it's not priced too high. I think it's probably gonna be like, I'm gonna guess 80 to 90.
Ooh, wow, that's a lot.
I don't
it
know.
gonna
That's
be
just
worth
my
it?
guess. I don't know. We'll see. I just picked a couple things interesting. MP17 Plus, which is a there you go, yeah, the little one. MP17, which is a prowl, masterpiece prowl. This figure's so old, this mold, and they're now releasing a more toon accurate version, which is basically the same mold, but with a redeco. So the windshield's light blue tinted, and the paint's a little bit different. But I didn't find too much of a need to replace mine, so I like my prowl as is.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're gonna do this, they're gonna start doing these plus toon versions for like a couple other ones too. Probably they've already did it with Sideswipe, and they're doing a upgrade also to MP10. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a new version, but it is definitely. But Optimus Prime, they're giving him a bigger grill and longer smokestacks. And I don't know if that's enough to warrant something super new, but I don't think they're gonna not reuse that same mold though, the MP10 mold. So they're gonna make his smokestacks like wider, more animation accurate.
Yeah.
Now people complain, and I do agree that his arms are too long. If they were gonna redo him, they could because this mold has been out for a long time now. It's not out. It's kind of outdated, but not really. It looks great still. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they've done photoshops, and I've seen some digibashes where they've corrected some of the proportions, and I could really see the difference. I'm like, ooh, I wish they would make a Prime like that. So it's really close, but they could update it some more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he looks
I
good.
definitely think it's really a great mold, but
See how the arms could be a little bit shorter, just a little bit maybe. I don't know. It looks good to me still.
I don't know. It's almost like they're kind of proportioning it to like how a human would be.
Yeah, I think the legs could be a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Because the way Megatron looks now is like he's sleek, he's fucking badass, and you put him next to MP Prime, it's like, oh, you could see that Prime may need a little update. But we'll see. So there was a toy fair, a lot of Power of the Prime stuff, but I only want to talk about two of them really, and those ones that we kind of looked at the most, and that's the Predaking one, Titan class Predaking.
Ooh.
See, that's the Prime that you had. Hold on, that's the MPO1. That's the...
Yep, the old one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And he was big.
That's the one I have right there.
Yeah.
The old school, the OG.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the Titan class Predaking from Hasbro, Power of the Prime's Predaking. And this thing, you know, I really think it kind of looks badass. I'm a sucker for Predaking, and you know, the Devastator that they had, I actually owned it for a little bit. I liked it a lot, I really did, but I didn't need so many Devastators, so I got rid of him. But he actually was a pretty cool figure. Even though he was lightweight and the plastic sucked, he was very sturdy and he looked like Devastator, and he was big and imposing. Especially with the upgrades too, that Perfect Effect or whoever had for him. So this Predaking, I know already kind of looks badass by itself, and I think when third-party companies come out with some upgrades for it, like a better wings, I think it'll be pretty fucking like sweet. A better head. They're gonna do a better head, cannon, wing set. You know, switch out some claws and feet. You know, make this thing a little more sturdier. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna. I can see third party already like buffing this up a little bit, making the connections a little beefier or something
Make
like
those
that.
wings bigger, man.
Wings bigger and spreading. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely picking up one. I might pick up 2, one to keep in the box for that because I just love Predaking. It's what got me back into Transformers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was
see
trying
why,
to,
man.
yeah, I was collecting Predaking. So like, yeah, I wish those wings spread, but they don't. Yeah, a lot of people are giving it slack, or not slack, but giving it shit for some of the funny kibble that the individual bots have when they're formed, but I don't really care. He's gonna be in combined mode the whole time. The feet could be better and all that stuff. Yeah, they're gonna definitely make a third party upgrade for this. It's pretty sweet looking.
Yeah, still
Maybe
a
a-
good looking figure.
Yeah,
What?
it's gonna be huge, man. I can't wait. I'm excited for this one finally.
Oh, nice.
The individual bots don't look too bad either. They're pretty big. I don't know. I don't have that much complaint about them. They're the best official Predaking figures out there that are official. I mean, they can pose. You know, the Razor Claw looks kind of funny in his lion mode, but his robot mode looks decent. You know,
the robot mode, he looks great as that chest centerpiece.
Yeah, the legs are hollow. Looks like, you know, it's gonna be cheaply made, maybe, but maybe it's better than the Combiner Wars Devastator. We'll see as far as quality wise, but I'm definitely excited for that one. And it's been a while since I've actually been excited for something that's gonna be released. I'm gonna go to Toys R Us and be like, oh shit, here it is. So I'm gonna go toy hunting soon. Yeah, it'll be fun. It's gonna sell out too, man. Predaking. Who wouldn't want one? It's fucking Predaking, dude.
Take 2.
It's weird, yeah. It's like kind of weird that now I'm seeing fucking a good ass Predaking. It's gonna be out in this generation. It's kind of interesting, yeah. Kind of exciting. So good for them. Good for fucking Hasbro.
Hell yeah.
Finally, yeah. It's not the best, but man, shit. It is the best. Not compared to third party, but who cares?
Yeah, you want to check out some pictures of your own? Go to news.tfw2005.com. Check it out.
Let's see. We got some Powder the Primes. Abominus. Not too much to say about this. I think a lot of the molds were really well done for each of the limbs and hunger even. They did a good job. I think that's a Silverbolt remold for hunger. But they all kind of look like they're G1 inspired counterparts as far as Blot and Ripper Snapper and all of them. So I think it looks pretty good. And combined mode, they did have a picture. I don't know if you saw it or not. It looks decent, but it's just your regular kind of Combiner Wars type stuff. So I don't really collect a lot of that or any of that. I have one. Looks decent. It was a custom. But as far as Abominus goes, I'm glad at least they're getting it right. You know, all the characters resemble each other and who they're supposed to be, and they're not just switching names around and yeah, adding extra characters in there that don't exist. So
yeah, they look great.
they look pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick them up and mess around with them, but. Don't really feel that call to action with this set. I like my third party anyhow. But yeah, if I were to see see one in the store, check it out. So let's see. I did we saw those Flames toys, little kits. I think they're statues. I'm not even sure if they're posable. Well, it's the ones that look. I don't know. Is that what Abominus looks like? Power of the Primes?
Looks like it, man.
It's not too bad. Kind of
kind of
goofy.
vibrant.
Kind of goofy looking.
Yeah.
I've always liked Abominus' colors. I used to have, I still have most of him, but I had the gift set for Abominus as a kid, and Hunger was one of my favorites because I like dragons, and he's like a double-headed dragon.
Yeah.
That's
the Abominus I like.
That's the unique toys, the one I have. Next to, yeah, I can't get rid of those. I can't get rid of those, man. I don't care if they're coming with the bigger sets, you know. Nah, I'm not selling those combiners.
Yeah.
I kind of regret selling my Chug combiners, but nah, it's okay. And then we have Flames toys, those little statues or kits that I showed you with the Starscream and Prime. Do you, what do you think? Oh. Nope, not those. Put Starscream. Let's see. We are searching. There we go. Yep. These guys. I think they're posable. I'm not sure. Model kits. But they're all in the same pose. They look cool. They're stylized. They remind me of the Revoltech kind of style.
I always like the Revoltech style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a little bit of accent here and there.
Yeah. That Starscream looks pretty badass, though. You know, kind of like... very comic booky. Cool. Mm-hmm. A moment of silence. It looks like they're gonna make some kind of super prowl or a hound. It looks like hound.
Looks like hound.
Yeah.
Looks a lot better.
Like in Houndatron. What is this? Prime.
Prime with some type of axe.
Yeah, fucking mean ass chest. It looks like his chest looks like a fucking Krennic's.
It does.
Alpha Trion shit. See that big ass fucker back there? Is that Tarn? It looks like Tarn, a picture of Tarn or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they look great though.
They look pretty cool. I
Come
wonder
with
how much.
alternate hands and.
Hope they're not more than $100. That would suck. They're not worth getting for that much. Depends on how big they are.
Yeah, that hound prototype.
Yeah, they're cool, but I don't think they don't really fit in my collection. They'd just be something extra. Maybe like some. I streamlined my collection and I stopped getting stuff that just looked cool, for the most part.
Yeah, you gotta save your guns for the Predakings.
Yeah, so let's see what we have here. All right, so what's our time? Doing good. We just got back from a second viewing of Black Panther, the latest Marvel installment, and
Second weekend.
it's projecting to be, I think, hit 600 million or something like that already, right close behind Avengers and Force Awakens, and for like quickest, highest grossing within the first week. But yeah, it's doing really well. So yeah, we just watched it again. So shit, let's talk about it.
Oh, if you've only seen it one time,
This is
do
gonna be
yourself a favor.
spoiler.
Do yourself a favor and see it again. I'll do my best to keep my review spoiler free.
Spoiler
those
free?
who are
Are you
not.
sure?
Yeah, spoiler free.
No, it's been out a week, and by the time this is gonna be out and published, it'll be out a week and a half, at least.
Oh, that's right.
I think we can spoil it.
Okay, well, we can definitely do that. course, just the visual appeal of the movie. Of course, it's kind of controversial. A mainly predominantly African American cast, but when you watch the movie, you know, those types of things just start to fade away. It's a good story in and of its own right, but I wanted to start out with the visual appeal of the movie. I wish I had the information, but the visual director or the lead artist, or I'm not quite sure who they are, but they definitely should get some type of promotion or kudos, because basically like every scene in the movie is striking or visually vibrant or colorful. It's like wow, just every scene, like you're drawn into it. Not only does it look cool and high tech, but it's also got like some cultural appeal too, like the way the costumes are, but not even just the costume of the Black Panther himself, which looks badass, just the costumes of like the Wakandan elders. They look great. Like the guy that has like, I don't know, I want to say like a coffee saucer in his lip.
Yeah,
where's the
he was the Riddler. Wakanda Riddler.
Yep. I mean, his costume looked great. I definitely liked the Royal Guard's costume. I'm not quite exactly sure, but you know, led by Michonne from Walking Dead, crossing over, taking her samurai skills over to Wakanda. They did a great job. All the costumes looked great. The environments looked great. Everything looked accurate. They really learned a lot from all those past Marvel films. I'd probably say that my favorite visuals were not necessarily of the high-tech stuff, but more of like just the sets of like in the what was it called, the Garden of the Heart-Shaped Herb or whatever with that. Yeah, it's basically the place wherever the Black Panther gets his powers.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, so they have like this purple flower or whatever. It's what gives the Black Panther his powers. But of course, you'd be right in asking, hey, why don't we just all drink this Black Panther stuff and have a nation of Super Panther soldiers? But
well,
I guess tradition says only one person can drink it. But as far as the soundtrack goes, good stuff from Kendrick Lamar. He's the one who produced it. What I'm looking forward to more is the score of the movie. I'm not sure if it's out yet.
Yeah, it kind of got you wanting to fight, huh?
Oh, it did. It did.
Pumped you up. You couldn't even keep your father alive. I never freeze.
Oh man.
See, the first time I saw it, I thought, man, I couldn't see some of the. I thought some of the fight scenes were cut too choppily or whatever, and the Black Panther suits were hard to distinguish. The fight scenes, or it was badly choreographed. But after a second time viewing it, you know, it wasn't that bad. I think I was just able to piece it together more.
Yeah, I first saw it in 3D, and I had just absolutely horrible seats. I was like literally in the second row in front of the screen. It was that crick in your neck when you've been staring upwards for too long. The seats didn't really go back or anything like that.
Big boy, you need massage?
Yeah, definitely need a massage.
But dude, I sat there today and I was watching it and it started, and I kind of just transformed myself back into. I remember being 10 years old and just looking for any sign of any kind of comic book Marvel movie or DC or anything like that. It was so hard to find. And so now there's a Black Panther movie, And you see the Marvel Studios, you know, the logo and the intro was like dun, 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 or whatever. It showed all the Marvel heroes in there, fucking Falcon and like, you know, da, 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 Nick Fury, you know, like all those, and Captain America. And I'm like, holy shit, man. Man, this is the dream right here. We're seeing fucking all the people. All Marvel's bringing them all out. Fucking, we're seeing a Black Panther movie, and it's like really well done. This isn't any kind of shitty VHS. I'm gonna go,
straight to
video type movie. It's a really well done movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. It was good. At first I gave it a 6.5, but I got it up it to 7.5.
Yeah, at first I gave it like a 7 out of 10, but after seeing it again, you know, being comfortable,
it was fun. It was a fun movie.
Like, it has to be like a 9 for me, because so many things in that movie were done well, done right, and done tastefully, but it never came across as like it was like pandering or trying too hard to be anything. It stayed true to what Marvel does exceptionally well, and that's make a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Now, it did feel to me like they definitely borrowed some story elements from The Lion King, you know, where Simba goes back and...
See?
Yeah. And he goes back and talks to Mufasa. Remember who you are. You know, it's good. It's well done. I mean, I like The Lion King, so of course I'm gonna like it when they bring those story elements back. But it's kind of like you do have to like, well, I have to take a point away for that. But at the same time, it wasn't anything where I was like griping about though. It was still well done. Of course, right? Chadwick Boseman, the actual leading actor, leading man, did a great job. He actually he had a lot of good presence, but he was also written very well. There was a lot of scenes.
He wasn't over the top.
Right. He wasn't trying too hard, but at the same time, he never came across as being lazy or uninspired. He was kind of like a relatable leader, I'd say. You could definitely relate to him being the leader. But he was definitely surrounded by a lot of good people, where some of the other heroes were kind of just either in a duo or on their own. And fortunately, Black Panther had the events of Civil War working with him, so he doesn't have to do as much backstory. The killing of his father.
Yeah.
That set up a lot of his story, so we didn't actually have to explore that much of his backstory. But I would have liked to see more of it. I mean, wouldn't you?
His journey.
Yeah, like how did he get trained? What was his martial arts training?
Well, see, I paid attention to that. The flower gives you strength, speed, and increased instinct. So maybe you don't really need that much fighting ability, but once you have Black Panther instinct, your fighting skills level up just because.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, they show him as a superior fighter without the flower juice. I don't know what it's called. Flower juice? Whatever. But
the grape drink. The purple drink.
Yeah, without the purple drink. But he's shown to be an exceptionally skilled fighter, and
darkfist@gmail.com.
he fights well, and
yeah, actually the fight scenes, I paid attention this time more to the fight choreography of the challenge scenes, and it wasn't all just brawling. He did some capoeira type things, some holds. Yeah, okay, so it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Decent. I think the fight, the actual shots of the filmed scenes could have been shot better, but it's not a Donnie Yen movie.
That's right.
I'm not expecting a choreograph like that.
How did you feel about the villain, though?
At first I wasn't. Well, I'm still not too sure about his acting. I can tell he's acting. Michael B. Jordan.
What's up, cuz?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, auntie.
Yeah. Fucking Human Torch, man. Fan 4 stick.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I came, since I know who he is, of course, and all this stuff, and watched it the first time around. This time, I liked him a little bit better. He did have a claim to the throne. He did win the fucking thing, the challenge.
He did win that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah. Your villain has to be, in my opinion, your villain has to provide enough of a contrast to, and also provide enough of a challenge for your hero to actually come across successfully.
Yeah, well, they gave him all those kills. Killmonger. So, that was his... Here, that's how good he is. There's proof. Okay, so now we're supposed to accept that's how good he is. And he does this stuff, and with... Oh, I saw a funny meme, by the way. It said, so, the two... the two actors in the movie that were not black were, for the most part, right, were... what's his face? Andy Serkis and Martin Freeman. Mm-hmm. So we could say they were the Tolkien white guys. Fucking Bilbo and
Yeah.
what's his name? Smeagol.
Smeagol. Yeah.
The Tolkien white guys.
Yeah.
But I think actually I like
Killmonger.
Yeah. I liked the other villain though. Shit, what was his name though?
Claw.
Claw, yeah. He was cool. I like Andy Serkis as a bad guy, as an actor. Kind of is just funny. He's funny.
Yeah.
Somehow he's just jolly.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah, you're not really. Even though he's a bad guy, you kind of like don't really feel afraid of him.
No, he's just kind of like your
Kind of goofy.
your
Like a cartoon
goofy
character.
uncle that comes over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's funny.
I wish he didn't die, but whatever. Who cares? He'll be in other movies. Andy Serkis has gotten pretty popular since his mocapping days. He's actually being lead villains now, in a way. But so I like Claw. It was cool. I think he did a good job.
Yep.
Lightened up the movie a bit too. And Killmonger, acting could be better. He's like, I've been waiting for this all my life. And I'm like, oh. I saw that and I'm like, oh, man. The director's just like, let's just take that one. And I'm like, man, acting's hard. I don't know. I felt for him. Yeah.
I thought he had definitely a believable motivation. Of course.
I've seen his other movies. He's not a bad actor.
Yeah. I don't think he's a bad actor either. I just felt in this particular movie he had a good motivation, right?
Yeah.
I mean, usually when someone kills the parents, they become Batman or something, right? Mm-hmm. In this movie, the killing of the parents turned him to become a bad guy instead. So I do like how they went down that angle. Mm-hmm. And I especially enjoyed the bad guy version of the Lion King visiting the father.
Right, yeah, I like that one.
That was actually pretty cool and
you got
very well done.
Flesh out a Marvel villain more than just, hey, I want to take over and...
Oh no, he definitely wanted to take over.
Yeah.
But he was...
Yeah.
You actually got to see his origins too, in the cool way that you saw part of the
hero.
Yeah. So kudos to them for doing that, changing it up. Yeah, I loved it. It was great. I definitely recommend seeing it a second time.
What any things you didn't like about it?
I felt like after the first fight scene,
Which fight scene?
the ritual combat, the
Okay.
first ritual combat, Angela Bassett, her character almost became kind of unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know she's that anchoring force of the family, but really...
She would have been a great Storm back in the day.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, Angela Bassett would have been a great Storm.
Yeah, I just felt like she wasn't really as necessary. Like, anybody could have, like, stirred up the herb.
They just needed the star power as well.
Yeah.
She would be on there. Forrest Whitaker.
I mean, that's a pretty powerful cast, you know. Forrest Whitaker, Angela Bassett.
They didn't want to get James Earl Jones. It would have been too much.
We need you to do the voice of the Black Panther.
Yeah.
What?
Ubaku.
Yeah, that would have been cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Let's see. I didn't really like... Like, I understand Wakanda is technologically advanced, but when I think of Black Panther, I guess I'm just old school in a way, where it's I just think of him and his cape and his cloth mask, and that's it. Not driving his car, hologram sister inside of it.
Q.
With Q, her sister with her fucking panda
gauntlets.
Panther gauntlet guns, and the Black Panther jet. I'm like, I understand he has to get around somehow. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense. How else is Black Panther going to travel around with the Avengers? And he is rich. He's ultra rich, like, you know,
Bruce
Wayne, right? Level. And I don't know how he is with tech. I don't know if he's probably not like a Tony Stark level genius or anything like that. So I understand, he probably does have all that stuff, but it's weird to see. Because you never really get to see, like, I don't really, I haven't read a Black Panther comic in forever. And I don't recall seeing, Black Panther jet. And that's not what I think. So it's kind of jarring seeing.
Yeah, it is. I remember some appearances, like Black Panther and the Avengers, and every time they would talk about him, he would bring up his own country as being basically the way the illusion describes the country in the movie. And he would always have like cloth gear, none of this basically not the Tony Stark level
disintegrating suit
that absorbs kinetic energy,
transformium.
Right. So in a way, it's like this also gave them a lot of freedom to interpret Black Panther in a more interesting and modern way.
I like it. I
thought it was good because
I think they made Wakanda look great.
Yeah.
Pretty neat that it's a whole thriving country that's in there. I don't know if it would be a country, but
that part is
part of the country, but it's huge. So they have their own college in there or something.
I guess so.
It's weird,
But every one of the sets looked amazing, like the Panther entrance to the mountain.
Yeah, I thought about Thundercats.
I thought about where the Jabari live in the mountains. It's like all their layers and stuff seem very He-Man inspired too. I was like, oh man, this is badass, dude.
Yeah, it kind of gives way
like a new standard for like set designs for sure.
You could see a good He-Man movie from that.
Yeah, I love
little details. I got to catch little details this time, like the gorilla holding up the walkway.
Yep, that looked badass.
That's pretty cool.
Such a accomplishment just visually. I really didn't find too many inconsistencies, but of course I will leave it up to you guys on the internets. You guys are amazing at finding some of the things. I'm still just in awe of what was presented. I'm sure there were some things wrong with it that maybe we didn't catch, but I'm going to go ahead and say for myself personally, I loved what I saw. Maybe it wasn't completely perfect, but it definitely, I felt, raised the bar for Marvel movies as far as presentation. I can't recall too many cheesy dialogue moments outside of Eric Killmonger himself.
Yeah.
But I will leave it to you guys. put it in the comments below. Some of the stuff that you thought might have agitated you about the movie.
Oh, shit. So, out of 10 stars, what'd you give it?
I gotta bump it up to
You bumped it to a 9, didn't
to
you?
a 9. Yeah,
Okay,
gotta give it a 9. I definitely like the story with how we find out that T'Challa's father is not the saint that we thought,
Right.
which definitely added a lot more interest to that story, and definitely I really feel rolls into Eric Killmonger's character because, well, damn, that's a great motivator.
Mm-hmm.
The way that played
They
out.
kind of agreed with each other.
Yep.
They just... One took a different avenue and had to be stopped.
Yep.
So... Alright. So that about does it, I think. Shit.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff this week.
We had a rough week though. I mean, we had technical problems with the last episode, so it released late. So this is gonna be released sometime soon. So yeah,
We're gonna see about
get back
getting
on
it
track.
back on track. So
We got,
thank you
some
for sticking with us. Thank you for supporting and
yeah.
still getting better each and every time. Ironing out the lumps, ironing out the kinks too.
Fucking busy all the time.
Yeah, let us know if you like the audio format only. We're still playing around with some of our presentation options.
I'll
Your
let you
opinion
know.
matters.
I'll let you know too. But yeah, that's it. Fuck it. Shit, I forgot listener questions.
Do we have any listener questions?
No, I forgot. Do you want to make any up, or should we want to stop it?
No, we'll catch up with you guys next time.
All
We
right.
want you guys' questions.
Sounds good. That's it. Shoosh.
Shoosh. Catch you next time.